Get into this video.
Who are you, sir? Who are you, sir?
I work here.
And your name?
You're not allowed to videotape. You can't videotape.
Why is that? You mind if I get your name, sir? Yeah, no? Okay.
Wow, really? Already?
That's very professional, sir. Craig what?
Right.
It's okay for you to know my last name, but I don't get to know your name. How does that work?
What's your goal here, buddy?
Who are you, sir?
I'm a deputy U.S. Marshal.
Hey, what's up, guys? Long Island Audit here, back again with another video. Today, we're at the United States Post Office and Courthouse here in Scranton, Pennsylvania. We're here today, as always, to peacefully exercise our First Amendment right to film in public and publicly accessible areas, to promote transparency and accountability within our government, and to ensure that our public servants recognize our rights and treat us with respect. Let's get into it. So there's two parts to the facility. There's a federal courthouse that's down that hall to the right. And then this is the
this is gonna go
post
wrong
office side.
fast.
Hey, sir, how are you? Good. It's never a good sign when the rules and regulations governing conduct on postal property isn't visible in the lobby. So this looks like the windows here. 7 a.m. Who are you, sir?
Yes.
Who are you, sir?
I work here.
And your name?
You're not allowed to videotape.
I'm not allowed to record.
It's a public space.
Isn't this a public area here?
You're not allowed to videotape in here.
Do you mind if I get your name, sir?
My name is Marshell. There's a sign out here that says no videotape.
There's no signs here.
There's a sign out in the name.
There's video cameras inside the
You're
building.
a federal marshal?
No, I work for it.
You work for the federal marshals. Hey, how are you?
He's videotaping and...
Yeah, it's beautiful architecture here. Hey, how are you? Why is that? But why is that? This is a part of the post office, isn't it? This is the lobby.
Yep. Yep.
Right. No, but if you, that's why I was looking for the federal regulations governing conduct on postal property. If usually it's posted. I don't see it posted here, but
This thing's just postal.
right. Well, this, I'm not in the courthouse. Is the courthouse over there through those doors? But there's no court here, right, where I'm standing?
What's your goal?
No, my goal is to just take some pictures and video in public spaces. That's it. I didn't come up to you. I didn't call you here. I didn't do any of that. So
Right.
You mind if I get your name, sir? Yeah, no? Okay.
Wow.
That's very professional.
Very professional.
Yeah, there's usually like a poster that says it's the federal rules and regulations governing conduct on this property.
Yep.
I'm just telling you what the rules are here.
Well, no, I'm trying to tell you it's a federal law. It's normally posted, and it says photographs for news purposes may be taken in entrances, lobbies, and foyers. This is a lobby, and it's a federal law. So you might be mistaken on the rules.
Yep.
Like I said, I wish we had it posted. I can bring it up on my phone, though, if you'd like.
It is posted.
The federal rules and regulations?
No, just that no cameras are allowed.
Where is that I haven't seen that anywhere. Oh, it's in the part where I'm not at, where I'm not currently in.
Right.
I'm gonna pull it up for you.
I don't want to read it. I mean,
You don't have to read it. I'll read it out loud. Right.
we'll get the marshals down here for you. You can discuss everything with them.
Sure, yeah, I have no problem doing that. Just trying to pull up the regulations for you guys. I know you said you didn't want to read it, sir, but I just so we have them.
Right.
Sir, do you mind if I get your name? Sir? Do you mind if I get your name? Tony?
He's not
Nice to meet
going to
you,
be
Tony.
professional.
Thank you for being professional. Do you mind if I get your name, sir? Still no? Okay.
He's not going to be professional.
What's your name, sir?
Well, I mean, you're not giving me yours, or else I would give you mine.
Okay, what's your name, sir?
Well, when he gives me his name, I'll gladly tell you. Yeah. So when you properly identify yourself, I'll tell you. Craig, my name's Sean. Craig, nice to meet you.
No, what's your name?
Craig what?
What's your
My name is Sean.
Sean what?
Craig what? It's okay for you to know my last name, but I don't get to know your name. How does that work?
What's your goal here, buddy?
My goal is it's a beautiful building here. It's great architecture here. It's a very historical building. You have, a bunch of memorabilia everywhere, for people to see. Am I from the area? I'm in town on business now. I'm not from the area now. Just taking some pictures. It's a beautiful lobby here with different architecture and different models here.
Are you across the street taking pictures over there?
Where?
Across the street.
Oh, I don't know what's across the street.
That's a beautiful building, though.
Really? Yeah, I'll get to it. Yeah, I'll get to it. See, look, I know you didn't want to read it, but I'll just show it to you.
No, you don't have to show it to me.
This is.
There's somebody from down the top.
I know, but this is the. I'm just saying this is the from the USPS website, the Federal Rules and Regulations Governing Conduct. I'm just trying to give clarification to the situation, sir. That's it. I mean,
That's it.
are you guys law enforcement or are you just security here?
There'll be somebody coming down for you to talk to.
Okay. All right. That's fine. Is there a reason why you're walking in front of me, sir? Hey, how are you? Good. Are you supervisor, sir?
Somebody going to get educated today.
Do you mind if I get your name? You don't mind?
You're asking everybody's name, but you're not giving us your
I did. I said my name is Sean.
What's your last name?
What's your last name, sir?
What's up?
My last name's Reyes, sir. Nice to meet
Reyes?
you. Yeah. Nice to meet
Where are you
you.
from?
Well, that's. Hi, how are you, sir?
Hey, what's up, man?
Hey, how you doing?
What's your name?
My name's Sean. What's your name, sir?
What was it?
Sean. What's your name, sir?
Sean?
Yes, sir.
I'm Gio.
Gio? Nice to
Yeah,
meet you,
nice
Gio.
to meet you. What brings you down here? What's going on?
Oh no, I just saw this beautiful building here. It's a great architecture, and I was trying to explain to these the security.
Just so you know, he's walking around
Right.
videotaping and talking.
Right, yeah, I'm documenting. Yeah. Exactly what I said I was doing. Who are you, sir?
I'm a deputy U.S. Marshal.
You're a deputy with the U.S. Marshal. Okay. Yeah. No. I saw this beautiful. I saw the memorabilia here. I was just walking around taking pictures of the. I was trying to explain to the security officers here. There's like to clarify this. There's the rules and regulations that's usually posted.
Right.
That doesn't seem to be the case here. I guess I'll go talk to the
So
postmaster.
this is down in this is a public space area.
Right.
Right. So right here in this area, if you have your phone out and stuff like that, you're taking pictures here and there. That's fine.
Right. That's what I was trying to explain to them.
So where the buck stops is once you start getting towards your secure area over here.
So that's the federal courthouse, right?
Yes, this is part of the federal courthouse.
Right.
But this is a public space.
Right.
Once you get near the access
Secure
control
area.
that's where the buck stops.
Right. There's
So
no there's no, I don't agree that there should be transparency in the courthouses, but I'm not going against a federal judge because I lose every time.
Like that's across the country.
Right. No, I know.
It's
I know it's a federal
Right.
statute.
Yeah.
I know it's a federal
So,
statute.
Yep.
Like I said, but when
I
you're
don't
in
have to
here,
agree with
like I
it.
said, if you're in here and you're recording these areas, the only thing is to obviously be respectful of everyone.
Right. Yeah. No. You got a lot of memorabilia over here posted and stuff like that. So I was just looking at it.
But once we enter
Right.
the secure area there,
Right.
where we have our magnetometers or security checkpoint, just like the airport.
Right.
You know, when you're
Well, you
when
can
you're
record at
standing
the
in-
airport.
if you're standing in line and stuff like that, there are signs posted saying no video, no.
No. Listen, I don't want to get into the back and forth with you about it. I'm just saying, just from personal experience, there's a TSA memo too that says you can record the security checkpoint, but that's neither here nor there. We're not at the airport.
Is
that.
that
all.
your thing? Do you like,
Yeah, I record everywhere in public buildings.
Everywhere.
I document it, and that's it. I'm not trying to. They came up to me saying I couldn't record in this area, and I tried to tell them about the rules and regulations, where it specifically says for news purposes you're allowed to record.
We're not going to sit here and argue about it.
Right,
The only
no,
thing-
I
the
don't-
only thing-
I'm not
basically,
arguing
the
with
only
you,
thing-
Gio.
The only thing I'm asking you, my man, is like if you're in here, you take pictures of all this stuff here, the memorabilia. Once we get to the secure checkpoint areas, that's where the buck stops.
Right, that's the
That's all
federal.
I ask.
Yeah, because that's the federal courthouse, right?
I mean, this is all part of it.
Well, yeah.
This building, because there's an atrium that connects both buildings.
Right.
And it all falls under the federal.
Right.
It's the federal
Right.
building.
Right, it's federal building, right?
Right.
But
Yeah.
depending on where I'm in the building, there's different guidelines and regulations that govern conduct, and that's what I was trying to tell
all
them.
the business happens past that checkpoint.
Right.
So that's where the phone stops. Even
Right.
if you were to come in, and say you had an appointment,
Right.
with one of the
You're not
tenants in the
allowed to
building,
take your phone. I know.
You can, but we put them in one of those, like yonder bags.
Lockers or
Right.
something.
Like you do at
Yeah, I've been in.
concerts
Yeah,
and
well,
stuff.
when I went to the Second Circuit Court of Appeals for a case I have, they they give you like a little chip and they take your phone from you. You know, I don't agree with it. You know, but I'm not going. Who am I to go against federal judge? I mean, what am I going to do? I'm not trying to be put in jail. So, yeah, that's it, Gio. I mean, there's not really nefarious going on here.
No, I said I just came down. I was just asked,
right.
I was asked to come down. Just
are they law enforcement or
yes.
they are law enforcement? Okay. So why would they call you down? Why couldn't they just deal with it themselves?
They work for us.
Oh, it's isn't it it's a private company,
they're
right?
Court security officers. Yes.
Court that you're contractors by the
Marshall Service.
and you work directly for the federal government. Okay. I just want to understand that logic. Yeah. Thank you.
Yeah,
I appreciate
I'm the
it.
National Security Inspector here for the building.
Okay.
So all of this stuff falls under me.
Gotcha.
So that's why they called me down. Just to
understood. Understood. Yeah. Well, I mean, if you could just let them know. Because they, you know.
But he said sometimes it's.
I just don't want, if somebody else came in here and taking pictures, you know, they're going to tell them, hey, you can't take pictures in here. It's against federal law when it's not.
Right.
You know, I think it's something that should be clarified.
Right. Exactly.
Yeah, no, we're just like I said, just making sure everything's cool.
Right.
Because sometimes, you know.
Well, making sure something's cool and then being like confident in something is different.
At the end of the day, the world's a weird place right now. So we're always having to stay on edge.
Right.
They probably came up to you, you know, because we don't, honestly, we don't have a ton of people coming in recording, taking pictures.
This beautiful building?
It is. And I agree. But a lot of times we don't have people come, like, people don't come into federal courthouses, like, to walk around and look around. Usually it's because you got business there.
Well, I've been in a lot of federal courthouses, and you know, they're very beautiful buildings.
Yeah, they are.
Marble walls, you know, they are very
absolutely
beautiful.
agree.
Great
Absolutely
architecture.
agree. Great architecture, great designs.
Yeah. And especially this one, it's post office and
you're probably one of the few.
Right.
Right.
You're one of the few that have come in to really appreciate the artwork and everything like that.
I mean,
as opposed to, like I said, most people walking by to see federal courthouse and just keep walking right by.
Okay.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
All right, man.
All right.
So, take care of yourself.
Thank you, Gio.
Yeah, man.
Thank you.
Take care.
Appreciate it. Thank you.
Somebody got educated. Now you want to walk off.
This side over here is the federal courthouse where they won't even allow you to have a phone. I've been to the Second Circuit Court of Appeals before in New York City, and they will take your phone, electronic devices, and it's a federal statute within the federal code that you cannot have possession of
they don't
electronic
like transparency.
devices in the courthouse. And I got to tell you, if you ever wanted to go into a federal building, it's a shame that they won't allow pictures or videos inside of federal courthouses. And the courthouse part of it, because it's actually very beautiful. You know, that's where all our tax money goes. Marble walls, columns, it's very beautiful. But, you know, in my experience, you know, judges, they have absolute immunity. You cannot sue a judge. You can't sue a prosecutor. Right. So when they say that you can't bring your cell phone or take pictures, you know, there's really no recourse because the person that you're trying to get to change their mind already have their mind made up when it comes to recording. They just don't want the transparency. They will, you know, at least get the audio. And again, look at all this memorabilia here. You know, we have judges' robes. I thought it was interesting to exercise my rights here. You know, we have gavels here. Very cool. That's on both sides of this. But again, you know, this security guard, they're independent contractors for the Marshall Service, and the security guard didn't like my camera here. But their cameras are always okay.
Recording.
Yeah, it's just very hypocritical, anti-transparency. There should be cameras in every courthouse, but I haven't found a way to tackle that. Because if I walk into there right now and start recording, they're just going to arrest me for contempt of court. I'm going to go before a federal judge. They're going to sentence me to time in federal prison for exercising my rights and promoting transparency. It just doesn't make any real sense. It's ridiculous. You know, maybe this could have been all avoided if they had poster 7, the rules and regulations, posted in the lobby as they're supposed to. So let's go talk to the postmaster or supervisor, see if we can get this, the regulations posted. Sir, question for you. Is the postmaster or supervisor around?
They don't have one in this location. It's
They don't?
The main post office on Stafford Avenue.
Stafford Avenue.
2800. If you Google it, it's only 5 minutes if you're driving.
And that's where a supervisor or the postmaster would be at? Okay, yeah, just because I had concerns about, there's usually, in every post office, there's usually like the rules and regulations governing conduct posted for everybody to see.
Right.
And I don't see that here anywhere.
Yeah.
And by regulation, it's supposed to be posted.
Right.
So I'll go over there and I'll let
take
them
care
know.
of you.
All right, thank you. I appreciate it, sir. Have a great day. Let's head over to the main branch
Wow,
of the post
it's
office.
not posted
Hey
in
guys,
there?
how are you? Is the supervisor or the postmaster available?
There would be a supervisor if you go down past the train.
Yeah.
Black phone on the wall, dial 404.
Thank you.
404.
404. Thank you. Hi, so are you supervisor or the postmaster? Supervisor. I just wanted to bring it to your attention that I was at another branch, the one that's inside of the United States Courthouse, and you know, had some issues. I was taking some pictures of the architecture there and in the lobby, and I tried to point them in the direction of poster 7, the rules and regulations governing conduct on postal property, and it wasn't displayed anywhere in the lobby. And I know per the regulations it's supposed to be displayed, so I just wanted to bring it to your attention. Yeah, it's not posted. It's not displayed in the lobby. All right, thank you. No, thank you. I appreciate your time. Bye-bye. All right, so he said that he was going to take care of it. I guess we'll have to come back to Scranton to make sure he does. But, you know, at least they're not giving us any issues here with regards to recording. So we're going to be getting out of here. All right, fellow Patriots, definitely an interesting audit here today in Scranton, Pennsylvania. The federal marshal security guards did not like that we were recording in the publicly accessible areas of the United States Post Office and courthouse
At all.
And it would have been a simple fix if the rules and regulations governing conduct on postal property were displayed properly in the lobby, and they weren't. You know, that's why we came here to the main branch here, so that we could speak to a supervisor and let them know that they need to display that. U.S. Marshal came down. You know, he was educated on our constitutional rights, so, you know, there was no issues there. But all those independent contractors, the security guards for the U.S. Marshals, very ignorant of the law and our rights. And, you know, that's what happens when you have independent contractors. You know, they're going to be less knowledgeable. You know, we see it. You know, even we've seen U.S. Marshals, law enforcement across the country be ignorant on our constitutional rights and, you know, the law. So can you really blame outside contractors? They should. I think it's interesting why they hire outside contractors to be security in a courthouse and not just regular federal employees. But, you know, a win is a win. We were able to record here. We were able to record inside of the federal building that housed the United States Post Office. So, you know, it wasn't that big of a deal, but, you know, they got a little education there. You know, hopefully they post the regulations at the branch in the federal building per the regulations. But let me know your thoughts in the comment section below. As always, stay safe. God bless. I'll see you in the next one. Long Island Audit.